do not know the lunch. But you can always check out the AASD website for the lunch.
Everyone's editing today. We're handling the weather.
The high is 84
The low is 61. There will be a wind speed of 8 miles per hour
and a
20% chance of rain.
And now to Kelsey, who will tell us about Red Ribbon Week.
Hey Cubs, remember on Monday to wear crazy hat and or socks.
Hey Corey Cubs. Today we have a special member of the PTA, Miss Richardson. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Juliana. How are you? Will you do me a favor, though? Will you call me Miss Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Deal.
So I'm going to start asking you questions. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. Your first question is, we understand that you are in the PTA, and we are wondering what is your position in the PTA?
This year, my position is president-elect. So that means next school year, when we come back to school, that I will be the PTA president next year. So right now, my job is basically to watch the president this year, Miss Stephanie Jarrett, and learn from her so I can do it well next year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, though. I have somebody to watch and to teach me what to expect for next year.
And I bet you're so excited for next year as well.
So in our house, we use a word. It's skited. Scared and excited. So I'm skited about next year.
Yeah, I could understand both ways.
Mm-hmm. A little nervous.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your next question is, what is your favorite part about the PTA?
My favorite part about the PTA is finding people who were not involved in Corey and didn't know that they could get involved and volunteer. And I love finding people like that and bringing them in to help, because I think sometimes people don't even know that there are places they can volunteer for, and so they just don't do it. So I like finding those people and showing them how to plug in.
Yes. And if they don't know where to volunteer, this could be a great place to.
Absolutely. So a lot of times people think you have to be a stay-at-home mom, that you don't have time, that you don't, and that's not true. In fact, I have a special person right now that is helping me translate all of our PTA documents in English into Spanish so we can post them in English and Spanish. You don't have to be on campus, you don't have to have any experience. She's just a native Spanish speaker. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
She's your mom.
Your next question. We understand that the PTA sets up all the events, for example, the Hispanic Heritage Month event. What is your favorite part about doing that?
Okay, so I love seeing all the craziness, like the hour before when everybody's running around and trying to get it together. I love when all the kids show up with their parents and they help us do it. So I like that, but I also really love seeing our teachers show up for those events. So like you said, Hispanic Heritage Celebration, seeing Miss Bebo step up and do the calling for the cards, seeing Miss Torres, Miss Carbuccia, Miss Ribe, Mrs. Solis, seeing all those teachers show up, and I know there are others I didn't even mention, but seeing them show up after hours at school, it's just fun to see that different side of our teachers.
Yeah. And who knows, your teacher could be Hispanic or go to one of those events because they have family or they are one of those events kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing them show up and learning more about them.
Yeah, and you know, November 1st, we're going to do our Dia de los Muertos.
Yes, I do.
That's going to be so cool. I can't wait to see that one.
I'm so excited for it. Honestly, I'm definitely going to be there.
Deal, me too.
Yep.
Okay.
Next. So if you could own any animal, which animal would it be and why?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so you guys kind of already know I'm a sucker for dogs. And I have 4 rescue dogs. So since I already have those, I'm not gonna say any wiener dogs. But if I have any animal in the world, I think I would want a sloth. Because then I could sit on the couch and snuggle it and it would watch Survivor with me and we could just eat popcorn and watch Survivor. So I would want a snuggly, lazy sloth.
Yes, those are so cute and amazing.
Right? And the wiener dogs would like it.
I didn't even think of a sloth, but now I want one.
Right? Okay, let's see if we can work on that.
Yeah.
Deal.
Okay. If you could change anything about the PTA, what would you change?
Okay, so there's 2 things. One, I've already said, I would want more people to know that they could volunteer and to get involved without being a stay-at-home parent, that anybody could do it, that grandparents can do it, that teachers can do it. We literally have things for everybody to help with, but they just don't know about that or they don't know how to get involved. So I wish more kids would go home and tell their parents about PTA and they could help and reach out. Second part's the money stuff. I wish I could change how our budget works, but hopefully next year we're gonna do that because we wanna do more fun programs for the kids after hours and just do more things that that would be a lot of fun for students and kids.
Yes, and for all the teachers to be involved.
Yeah.
Like maybe one event all the teachers could go
Mm-hmm.
and say the people who are leaving the schools can see all the teachers for the last time.
So I have a question for you. What do you think is the most important thing that PTA does? What do you like?
The most thing I like is about the PTA is they like including everybody. They just make everybody feel at home and they just love all the people.
We do. That's very true.
Yes. Your last question is,
Okay.
what was the hardest task assigned to you in PTA?
Okay, so that one would be my second year on PTA. We started with Miss Sarah Easter. I started the Holiday Mikado. So that's our big holiday store, and we started shopping on our own for all those gifts that y'all purchase. So it was really hard, and when my kids were in first grade, to be buying gifts for kids in 5th and 6th and trying to figure out what those kids would want to buy at a holiday store. So that was probably my hardest job, was trying to figure out what older kids.
Yes, and I think y'all all do a really good job because I remember those, and
Yeah.
those were all amazing.
I'm glad you said that. But that was definitely my hardest, and now we are doing Holiday Mikado again this year, and I've already seen some sneak peek items, and it looks amazing. They've done so good. So that was probably my hardest job.
Yeah. I'm so glad we're doing it this year and all the events we get to do this.
Right, now that we're back on campus, I think that's one of my favorite things of this year, Juliana, is it was really hard last year not being allowed on campus for safety reasons. So just getting to be back on campus and see you and our other friends, it's nice to be back.
Yeah. Well, that's sadly all the questions we prepared for you today.
Okay.
We will definitely be seeing you wandering around the halls and saying hi. And Cubs, if you see Miss Brooklyn, just give her a big Corey shout out and say thank you for everything that they do for us. Bye.
I'm Coach Gaffney from the Parent and Community Engagement Department, here to introduce to you several opportunities for family engagement. This fall, we have 4 opportunities for you to join us at Sam Houston High School on October 2nd, Arlington High School on October 16th, at Seguin High School on October 23rd, at Lamar High School, October 30th. Whatever works best for your family, we want you to come join us. We are so excited to have junior players of Dallas, as well as Snapology of the greater Arlington area, for a day of fun, live music, prizes that you and your family can enjoy. You don't want to miss this opportunity to build bonds with your children and be able to support them in their academic pursuits. You have to join us on Saturday. We want to see you there.
Please join us in saying the pledge to the American flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join us in the pledge to the Texas flag.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Now for the moment of silence.
The secret to success, be in the right place at the right time with the right attitude. Have a fantastic Friday, Troy